I'm Steve Weisman with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Tom Brady was unable to practice Wednesday due to right shoulder and right finger injuries. The Bucs quarterback says he played through some shoulder pain in Sunday night's loss to the Chiefs. From a former Patriots quarterback to a current one, Mac Jones was limited at practice Wednesday, but was seen throwing after missing last week's game with an ankle injury. Even better news for another Jones at quarterback. Giants starter Daniel Jones also limited with an ankle injury. The team says he's progressing, and they are optimistic he'll be able to play in Sunday's game against the Packers in London. Some other injury news. Saints quarterback Jameis Winston and Chargers Pro Bowl receiver Keenan Allen both remain out of practice. Some great news, though. Just 5 weeks after being shot in the leg during an attempted carjacking, Commanders running back Brian Robinson returned to practice. Robinson called it a, quote, beautiful day. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Is there a calculator that can't compute in your kitchen drawer? Recycle it at Staples. A shredder that won't shred under your bed? Or a collection of cables cluttering up your closet? Recycle them now at Staples. With Staples Free Tech Take-Back, we'll recycle your old tech free. Plus, rewards members get $5 back in rewards. So if you have modems, mice, and mobile phones making a mess of your home, recycle them now at Staples. Limit 1 reward per month. Redeemable in-store only. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/recycling for details.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required. Refund available for 60 days after purchase.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation and discreet shipping if prescribed. Love your results or your money back. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/JOY.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXOL, Centro, California. Thursday night football tonight, a double dip. Well, the Colts and the Denver Broncos, the NFL Thursday night game, and it's free. Also tonight, Mickey Dale, George Grijalva, they've got Imperial and Holtville, and they'll be on the KXO YouTube channel. So there you go. And it's all free. Can't beat that, can you, Gene?
Free. You can't beat it. No,
yeah,
that's
free.
Free.
F-R-E-E-E-E-E.
E-E.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We are in the midst of October, right?
We are. And it's going fast.
Okay. Sober October is what it is. And the challenge is to refrain from drinking alcoholic beverages for a month. It started about 10 years ago in the United Kingdom, and they say it can change your life. Last year, I just skipped Sober October. Yeah, didn't pay any attention. So this year I have to observe No Tequila November. That'll be easy for me.
All by yourself, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be easy for me. I can handle that. Okay. Well, you know the old saying, don't you? 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we've got birthdays and such that we're going to celebrate. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Big shot birthdays. Actor Britt Eklund is 80. And singer-guitarist Thomas McClary of the Commodores, 73. Singer Kevin Cronin of REO Speedwagon, 71. Guitarist David Hidalgo of Los Lobos is 68. Actor Elizabeth Shue is 59. Actor Jacqueline Obradors is 56. And let's see, actor Emily Mortimer is 51. Actor Lamon Rucker is 51. Actor Jon Gruffud is 49. Actor Jeremy Sisto is 48. Actor Brett Gelman, 46. Actor Wes Ramsey, 45. Actor Karima Westbrook is 44. Okay?
Why don't I recognize these names?
There's 2 or 3. Britt Eklund. Yeah. And, I don't recognize the name of the individual, but the guy with the Commodores, the guy with REO Speedwagon, and the guy with Los Lobos. I recognize them. At least the groups are with.
You've hung out with them before?
Yeah, we used to hang out and drink tequila.
Okay.
Yeah.
One tequila.
Okay. We've got local birthdays coming up.
This is George Marquez. I am running for district attorney. I was raised in the Imperial Valley, and I am currently raising my own family here. I am the experienced candidate, and I have worked both as a prosecutor and defense. I know how both sides think. I am the candidate with a solid law enforcement backing. I will be aggressive in prosecuting serious, violent, and repeat offenders, and I will implement crime prevention strategies. I will use my experience to protect our families. Please vote for me, George Marquez. Paid for by the committee to elect George Marquez for district attorney 2022.
Let's say happy birthday to Michael Sandoval, Ariana Guillen, Miranda Fillmore, Daniel Morales, Angela Basorto, Zane Riddell, Melina Gonzalez, Christine Weeks, Victoria Ibarra, Paul Rubio Jr., Ashley Gonzalez, David Velasco, Mariah LaMountain, Mark Corder, Michael Dukes, Norma Benito, Rick Torres, Michael Sasta, Robert Salazar, Sandy Morales, Stacy Zambada, Teresa Samples, Violet Sanchez, Ariana Guzman, Nancy Flores, Joseph Grijalva, and Angelina Grijalva. They're twins. Happy birthday from KXO. And happy anniversary to Paul and Brenda. They're friends of Bobby Brown's, which means, Gene, they're friends of ours, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Bobby the other day.
Yes.
I haven't seen him in a good while, but he was at a Saturday football game at Syndicated.
Well, he's at a Friday night football game every week pretty much as well with the Spartans.
Yeah.
So
I would be surprised if we didn't find him there.
Yes. Okay. Anything exciting happening these days?
Well, exciting. We got lots of football still to come your way for a good while. So that's certainly exciting. The weather felt a little bit better this morning. Just a tad.
Yeah, and it'll be cooling a bit into the weekend and into next week when we look ahead. By midweek, we should be dipping back into the 80s for our daily high.
Oh, so we're going to go back up.
Yeah.
Something
to look forward to.
Yes,
I mentioned I've been working on Pam's garden, and I'll have a chance to catch up on some of the stuff this weekend, and maybe by the next weekend, she'll be able to plant her lettuce and carrots and tomatoes and who knows what else. I know there'll be geraniums. She does very well with the geraniums.
Do you have the crop dusters all scheduled for treatment and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a kid down the street in the neighborhood has a one of those drones.
Yeah, you know, it's still an airplane. So
yes. Okay. Are you ready for news?
I'm ready.
We've got to look at world and California news headlines to begin with. Brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. A former policeman shot his way into a locked daycare center in northeastern Thailand today, killing dozens of children and teachers. CBS's Roxana Sabiri.
Authorities say the attacker stormed in around 12:30 local time. That was while the children were taking naps. They say the attacker was armed with weapons, including a shotgun, pistol, and knife.
Thai police say he drove home, killed his wife and child, then himself. Bodies of 4 family members, including a baby, have been found days after they were kidnapped in Merced, California. Sheriff Vern Warnke.
We were praying for obviously a better ending, and this is not it.
The suspect's critical after trying to take his own life before he was arrested. About OPEC Plus decision to cut oil output, CBS's Errol Barnett.
Fuel data analysts at Gas Buddy estimate this quota could lead to prices at the pump jumping for all of us by 15 to 30 cents.
AAA puts national average at $3.86. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. The 4 family members kidnapped from a Central California business earlier this week have been found dead. All 4 of them, including an infant.
I'm just livid inside because this was completely and totally senseless. We have a whole family wiped out. And for what? We don't know yet.
Merced County Sheriff Vern Warnke saying one suspect remains hospitalized after trying to kill himself, but that there may be at least one other suspect. The body's found in an orchard by a farm worker. Still no arrests in that search for an apparent serial killer in Stockton. At least 6 fatal shootings now linked to that suspect. Stockton residents say they're scared. This woman says even taking out the garbage causes concern.
You never know if someone's driving by, if it's could it be that person, or going out for a walk. It's a little terrifying.
Gas prices in the state, $6.42 a gallon for a second straight day, a penny below the all-time high. California is sending out inflation relief checks beginning today. Millions will start seeing the money at their bank accounts tomorrow. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For repair or replacement, call your friends in the air conditioning business, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Are you ready? At Lowe's, every pro is an MVP to us. That's why MVP's rewards members can earn bonus points on select products from brands like DeWalt, Purdy Paint Applicators, and GRK Screws. Then redeem your bonus points for exciting rewards like tools, grills, Lowe's gift cards, and more. Join Lowe's MVP's Pro Rewards today to start earning. Bonus points calculated before taxes and fees after applicable discounts, if any. Subject to program terms. While supplies last. Visit Lowe's.com/MVP's bonus points for details. Now through 10/28.
Hi, I'm Capri, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. They actually put it on the grill, cooked it in the sauce. It's definitely a good grilled spicy sandwich.
Hey, I'm Michelle, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is it's spicy and it's full of flavor. When you pair that with the kale crunch salad, it's just good.
Order a grilled spicy deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. There are 3 of them in the valley. At El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Taking a look on a Thursday morning at the latest in local news, 2021 Imperial County Ag Crop and Livestock report is out. Some good news. Here's more in the story.
It has been released by the County Ag Commissioner's Office. According to the report, the gross production values for 2021 increased by 12.87% over the previous year. In 2021, the gross production values came in at over $2 billion again. Cattle ranked as the number 1 commodity for the 64th year in a row, with the gross value increase of 8.74% over 2020. Alfalfa remained as the number 2 commodity. Spinach went from number 15 in 2020 to number 10 in 2021. Imperial County again was the sole producer of sugar beets in the state of California. There was an increase of 44,950 total harvested acres in 2021. Vegetable and melon crops saw an increase of 20.52% harvested acres. Head lettuce saw the largest increase in harvested acres, up 181.86%. Harvested acres of broccoli increased by 48.01%. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
A Lincoln Navigator is back with its rightful owner. Tuesday evening, El Centro Police located the 2006 SUV in a motel parking lot near 4th and the freeway. Police were able to locate a woman that had been a passenger in the stolen vehicle. The woman told officers that her boyfriend had been driving the SUV. Witnesses reported that they had seen the man running from the scene. The man was detained when officers caught up with him in the yard of a nearby residence in the area of 4th and Smoke Tree. The 32-year-old man was cited and released for various drug charges, as well as resisting arrest and auto theft. KXO News Time, 7:43.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Central Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Continuing with more local news, El Centro Police has warnings for parents. This is Halloween warnings. Here's more on the story.
They have been posting the warnings on social media this Halloween. Be aware of any candy in colored pill form. They say fentanyl is being disguised as rainbow candy that come in different sizes and colors. Fentanyl is probably the most lethal narcotic on the streets today. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And Carroll Buckley has an update on a September kidnapping attempt.
Well, on September 11th, El Centro Police responded to an attempted kidnapping near the 2000 block of South Cottonwood. A juvenile said 2 male suspects pulled her into a dark-colored SUV. The juvenile claimed they were able to escape from the kidnappers and call 911 for assistance. Officers and investigators conducted a thorough and extensive investigation in response to the alleged kidnapping. They obtained numerous surveillance videos from the surrounding areas, interviewed residents in the area to locate any potential witnesses, and conducted a series of interviews with the juvenile. After a careful and exhaustive examination of the evidence in this investigation, police determined the incident was unfounded. The claims of the juvenile false, and no attempt to kidnap the juvenile took place.
Well, that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro at the Imperial Valley Mall and in Brawley. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
And it's Page 2 of the Local News with weather, all brought to you by Dale Howard with LPR Financial Services. For retirement and investment needs, call Dale today. Member FINRA, SIPC.
In other local news this morning, a Hopeville candidates forums in the plural sense, will take place at the Hopeville Chamber of Commerce. Here's more in this story.
They will be hosting 2 candidate forums. First will be October 11th and will feature the candidates for Hopeville Unified School District Board of Trustees. It'll begin at 6 p.m. in the Hopeville Civic Center. Candidates include incumbents Ben Abadi Jr. and Ken Grizzle, and challengers Julie Duarte, Summer Heraz, Mitchell Kellum, and Matt Phillips. City Council Forum will be held on October 20th at the Civic Center beginning at 6 p.m. City Council candidates include incumbent Mike Goodsell and challengers Stacy Britsky, Ross Daniels, and John Munger. There are 2 City Council seats on the November ballot. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The National Annual Philanthropy Day is coming your way. The Imperial Valley Awards celebration will be on November the 15th. It will be hosted by the Imperial Valley Community Foundation. It is a day to celebrate the people and organizations who make the Imperial Valley a great place to live. You can contact the IVCF for sponsorship opportunities, or for more information, you can contact go to the Old Eucalyptus Schoolhouse in El Centro. That event, November the 15th, will be held from 11:30 a.m. till 1:30 p.m. on Tuesday, the 15th of November. Cody's Closet event is coming up. George Gale explains.
It is the second Beds for Knowledge event. It'll be held October 15th. Children that have been pre-selected from referrals made by teachers, law enforcement officers, and social service will be invited to the second Cody's Closet Beds for Knowledge event. The selected children are lacking in the basic necessities to be successful in school. This includes not having a bed to sleep in. Cody's Closet will, with the help of the community, will be providing each child with a new twin bed, comforter, a sheet set, an outfit, a pair of shoes, a package of socks and underwear, a pillow, backpack filled with school supplies, a towel and a washcloth, and a bag of hygiene products. Donations for the event are still being accepted. To donate, call Heather White at 760-353-1789. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. What you choose to do with knowledge gives you power, but first, you need someone to give you the knowledge. Whether it's your stock portfolio, retirement account, or estate planning, financial advisor Dale Howard will keep you informed about investments and help you make adjustments as needed. Get truly empowered by calling Dale Howard today, 760-344-6002.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Insurance products offered through LPL Financial or licensed affiliates. LPL Financials are independent entities.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says periodic thunderstorm chances will continue through early next week as a low-pressure system stalls along the Arizona-Mexico border. While rainfall chances and coverage may vary more significantly on a daily basis, gusty thunderstorm outflow winds will be far more common. Temperatures near to slightly above average will cool modestly over the weekend. 100 degrees our high yesterday, 75 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 99. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 74. Southwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. Those winds become light and variable after midnight. Friday will be sunny with a high near 97. Light winds becoming northeast about 5 miles an hour. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 94. North wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east in the afternoon. Sunday, sunny with a high near 94. East wind about 5 miles an hour. We have 80 degrees downtown, 79% relative humidity. That's actually down a bit. Wind out of the south-southeast 5 to 10 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by Dale Howard with LPL Financial Services, your investment expert. Call Dale for a free investment review. Dale Howard, LPL Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Can we talk? Better yet, let me talk. You listen and pay attention, because I'm going to tell you about the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. The Peanut Patch, so many great things, such a great place to visit. Well, take a trip to Yuma and visit the Peanut Patch. You're going to love their chocolates, so many of them homemade, right there at the Peanut Patch. Google the Peanut Patch, follow directions, and enjoy. What a great place to visit, the Peanut Patch. Great place to pick up gifts for your friends, too. Yeah, and they will ship almost anywhere in the universe. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Thank you for listening. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Yesterday, the final day of the regular season, Major League Baseball. Yeah, we're going to move on and, start the wild card playoff. It'll be the Seattle Mariners, Toronto Blue Jays, Tampa Bay, and Cleveland, Philadelphia at St. Louis, and the Padres in the Big Apple to take on the Mets. Game 1 of wild card action tomorrow. Regular season over. Yeah, manager Mike Matheny and pitching coach Cal Eldred were fired by the Kansas City Royals last night, shortly after the struggling franchise finished the season 65-97. Yeah, Matheny can only manage with what the general manager gave him, and he certainly didn't give him much, did he?
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, we've got football, Thursday night football, NFL style tonight. It's the Colts and the Broncos. We've got games starting at 4:30 on AM 1230. And at 6:45, the pregame show, Imperial and Holtville. Mickey Dale, George Grijalva on hand to bring you that game on the KXO YouTube channel. You can subscribe. It's free. By the way, our morning news from 7:30 till 8. It's on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe. It's free. Tomorrow night, me and John Driffel will be in Brawley. The Southwest Eagles, Brawley Wildcats, game on AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Oh, by the way, tonight also, Calexico at Central. It's Spartans homecoming. Tomorrow night, Calipatria at Palo Verde. Vincent Memorial has the bye. There you go. Yeah. Lots of high school football and good stuff going around for you. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
And right now, we're going to take a look at financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They also offer live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, the markets, kind of in an uproar. In the words of one expert, the market's starting to act super strange. Investors are tightening their neck braces as U.S. stocks soared upwards, plummeted back down, and then do it all over again. Stock market volatility is at its bumpiest level since July. Right now, the market showing red. The Dow off 134 points at 3140. The S&P 500 at 3,768. That's down 15. The NASDAQ at 11,125, off 24 points. Gold down $2.80 an ounce. Oil up 54 cents a barrel, still under $90 a barrel. And in other news, well, it's on, it's off, it's on. Elon Musk appears to be closer to completing his $44 billion acquisition of Twitter. Yeah, he's closer than at any point since he first said the deal was on hold nearly 5 months ago. But it's not a done deal yet. Musk earlier this week sent a letter to Twitter proposing to move forward with the acquisition at the original price of $54.20 per share and suggesting the litigation over his initial effort to exit the deal be dropped. Twitter replied saying it had received the letter. Thank you very much. They plan to close the deal on the originally agreed upon terms. But Twitter and Musk yesterday had yet to reach an agreement on ending the litigation, which would avert the trial that's set to take place in less than 2 weeks. Coming up, we've got a look at weather for you, give you an idea what to expect weather-wise. Yeah, that's coming up.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 99. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 74. Southwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming light and variable after midnight. Friday will be sunny with a high near 97. Light winds becoming northeast about 5 miles an hour. We have 80 degrees downtown, 78% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southeast 5 to 10 miles an hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. President Biden has just weighed in on OPEC Plus decision to cut oil output.
Disappointment, and we're looking at what alternatives we may have.
Analysts say gasoline prices could jump 15 to 30 cents a gallon. The White House is threatening to join Congress on legislation to loosen the cartel's control over energy prices. The worst fears come true after 4 members of a family, including an 8-month-old baby, were kidnapped at gunpoint Monday in Merced County, California. A farm worker has found their bodies in a remote rural area. Sheriff Van Warnke.
I'm sorry to deliver the news. We're praying for obviously a better ending, and this is not it.
Details on the suspect from CBS's Carter Evans.
Police say the suspect is 48-year-old Jesus Salgado. He was tracked down after investigators say he used one of the victim's ATM cards and then attempted to take his own life. Salgado was convicted in 2007 for attempted false imprisonment and a home invasion robbery with a gun. He was paroled 8 years later.
No word on how or when the family was killed. Police in Thailand say an attacker shot his way into a locked daycare center and killed dozens of children and teachers. Correspondent Roxana Sabiri is at the foreign desk.
He was a former officer fired from the police force for drug-related offenses. A police spokesperson says the man had just been in court in the hours before the shooting, and then he'd gone to pick up his child from the daycare center, but when he didn't find the child there, he opened fire.
They say he then drove home, killing more people along the way before shooting his wife, child, and himself to death. A setback for DACA.
The future of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program is now up in the air after a court says it violates U.S. immigration law. For now, the status of current Dreamers will remain intact. but the ruling blocks any new applications. Since the program began 10 years ago, it has provided deportation protections to nearly 600,000 young immigrants.
When I was able to apply for DACA in 2012, I never imagined the uncertainty we would be facing every step of the way.
Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
An 82-year-old French writer, Annie Ernaux, has won the Nobel Prize in Literature.
For the courage and clinical acuity with which she uncovers the roots, estrangements, and collective restraints of personal memory.
Swedish Academy's Mats Malm, Ernaux has written more than 20 books highlighting events from her own life, including an illegal abortion in the 60s and an extramarital affair. Dow down 135. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Are you ready? At Lowe's, every pro is an MVP to us. That's why MVP's rewards members can earn bonus points on select products from brands like DeWalt, Purdy paint applicators, and GRK screws. Then redeem your bonus points for exciting rewards like tools, grills, Lowe's gift cards, and more. Join Lowe's MVP's Pro Rewards today to start earning. Bonus points calculated before taxes and fees after applicable discounts, if any. Subject to program terms. While supplies last. Visit Lowe's.com/MVP's bonus points for details. Now through 10/28.
This financial update with CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is sponsored by Dell Small Business. Don't have time to select individual stocks? Here's Jill with other ways to grow your money.
Portfolio allocation of a stock index fund, a bond index fund, and an international stock index fund.
Inside every growing business, there's an innovator. Dell Technologies has the tools to empower yours, like smart PCs powered by the Intel vPro platform that's built for business. Find tech that's right for you by calling a Dell Technologies advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL.
We're getting new information on warming Earth.
Climate change made this summer's drought on 3 continents, drying out large parts of Europe, the U.S., and China, 20 times more likely. That's according to researchers from around the world who study the link between extreme weather and climate change. They say such droughts would only happen once every 400 years across the northern hemisphere, if not for human-caused climate change. Now they expect such conditions to repeat every 20 years, given how much the climate has warmed. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Packaged food has to have it.
These are completely sugar-free chocolate chip cookies.
Pick up a bottle of wine at the store and you may not know exactly
what goes into a bottle of modern fine wine.
Wall Street Journal reports the Treasury Department may soon require alcoholic beverage makers to list ingredients and calorie content on their labels. Comes after a lawsuit. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I always have my music on.
With Carroll Buckley.
I can't go a day without it.